What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. It's Dev. We're here. The Orville Season 3, Episode 5. Last on, what did we have? We had the Krill. And it did not go well because Talea got elected as the Supreme Chancellor. So there's no peace treaty at the moment with the crew of the Orville. And it's unfortunate. It's highly unfortunate. But I'm excited to see what the fuck happens, honestly. It's gonna be quite interesting. That's totally for sure. It's gonna be fun, well, I would assume. And the show, man, the show's just, it's a good watch, man. It's a good fucking watch. I'm excited to see. I hope it gets renewed for a 4th season. That would be pretty tight, wouldn't it? That would be pretty tight. I would think so myself. So let's get into the Orville Season 3, Episode 5. 3, 2, 1.
Walking around all the time with that data pad lately. You writing a novel?
No, it's for Anaya.
Anaya?
I've been writing letters to her. It is now safe to proceed.
Some Indiana Jones type shit right now. Resources!
What's this thing?
It's called a jiktal.
It's a razor for facial grooming.
You still have to shave in the afterlife? That sucks.
This is all undeniably fascinating, but I'm at the end of a 12-hour shift, so if you're good here, I'm gonna take off.
No problem. We'll see you in the morning.
Reflectors are gone! Divert power from life support!
I have yet to master its intricacies.
Well, it's not easy. That's the whole point. How far have you gotten?
The Kalon destroy my ship 7 minutes into the battle every time.
Believe it or not, that's a long time for a beginner.
Commander, I'm interested in taking the Union Point entrance examination.
You are? Topa, that's great. Have you told Wardus?
Yes. He has given his blessing.
Fuck
but he
yeah.
has warned me of the difficulty involved.
Of course.
Was that it?
Thank you, Commander.
Oh, yeah. What was she going to do? What? What was Kelly gonna do? Was she going to work out, or?
Commander, thanks for coming by.
No problem, Biggins. What's up?
That.
Little pre-prep for the Union Point entrance exam.
Ah, for real?
Wow, Topa, that's really cool.
Who can talk about believing these guys?
I love his.
I would like to
I love the dial. Whatever the fuck that is.
Good one, Commander. Hey, I just want you to know, we always enjoy your visits down here.
Thanks, Yaphet. Just for your own education, that's called ass-kissing.
Ass kissing. Will it be on the entrance exam?
It won't be.
Will it be on the intricacies?
I know a lot of this.
Ever since I was a young child, I have always felt incomplete. As if the person I am today is a bookmark, a placeholder, until I discover who I am.
Aw,
I'm not my
man.
answer at home, so perhaps it is out among the stars.
Oh.
Felt this way for some time?
I once heard Dr. Finn say that if you wake up in the middle of the night and there is nothing to keep you from falling asleep again, it means you are happy. I am not happy.
You don't sleep well.
I always feel as if there is something wrong with me.
Oh, man.
I cannot tell what. Lieutenant Malloy says many people my age feel this way. Perhaps it is normal.
Have either of you spent any time talking to Topa recently?
I haven't, no.
No, what's up?
I'm worried about him.
What's the matter?
I feel like I'm lying to him with my silence. I mean, there are times I want to scream it out loud. You were born female, you were altered without your knowledge. And then just let him decide for himself how he wants to handle it.
I think maybe time to talk to Bortus.
Oh my gosh. Whatever this meal is looks fantastic.
He's late.
I have him helping Ensign Burke with the recalibration of the navigational array. Part of his exam prep.
We both appreciate the time you have spent with him.
It's my pleasure.
Please, join us. Have some gulp.
Is that the...
It is the green one.
Right.
Oh.
Listen.
I understand that it's inappropriate within your culture for me to bring this up, but have you two ever discussed telling Topa about his origins?
You are correct, Commander. It is entirely inappropriate. How dare you enter?
We have discussed the matter on several occasions, and we feel...
We do not feel the time is right.
And that's your decision, of course. You're his parents. But if I can offer an outsider's, I think there may be some residual damage that could have had a ripple effect down through the years. This kid is unhappy.
All children are unhappy. He will outgrow it.
I don't want to betray his confidence if he hasn't said anything to you. Whether we're talking about someone who was surgically altered without their knowledge or consent.
Commander, you have overstayed your welcome. You may go now.
So here's where Clyden is beginning to be unliked once again.
He is a female with no understanding of our culture.
If Topa is struggling...
If he is struggling, it is insignificant compared to the struggle he would face if he were to learn the truth.
It occurs to me that in all the time we have been together, I have never once known you to be uncertain of anything. Tell me, what is it like to be so wise?
You are mocking me.
You invite it.
Do you know how much pain I would have been spared had I not discovered that I was born female? I would never, ever force our son to endure such a life. I love him with all my heart. Do you?
Of course I do!
Then listen to me! Bortus.
Hello, Topa.
Isaac, what is it like to be dead?
It is the opposite of being alive.
When you deactivated yourself, what did it feel like?
I was deactivated. I felt nothing.
Were you unhappy when they...
May I ask the purpose of your inquiry?
I was just curious.
Sometimes when I'm feeling low, or just a little unsure of myself, I have a slice of kimbap.
Malcolm upsada cake.
Yeah. Usually makes me feel a whole lot better.
Perhaps I will have some later.
There are several different kimbap recipes on file. You should search the database. I'm sure you can find one to your liking. Do you look hard enough?
Access file, Kimbok 33. Password, Gomoska 488.
Password verified.
Topa, where have you been? I waited for you in the simulator.
Are you all right?
Was I born female?
Topa,
Answer me.
how could you possibly ask such a thing?
Answer me! Was I born female?
Yes.
My son is in emotional ruin because of you.
I told him to have a slice of kimbap. That's all I said.
You gave him the password for the trial records.
No, I didn't.
You are a liar.
I pointed him in the right direction, yes. You wrecked that kid the second you walked into that courtroom, so do not try to pin this bullshit on me.
I remember when we were in the Kandar system. You were worshipped as a god by the planet's inhabitants. Perhaps you still believe it yourself. Perhaps that is why you chose to play God with my family.
I played God? Clyde, that kid has been crying out for help, and you've been burying your fat head in the sand because the truth doesn't fit in with your backward worldview. Now, I may have overstepped, but somebody needed to start paying attention. Because that child is in trouble. And no matter how much it hurts you to know it, underneath that manufactured exterior, Topa is still female. I'm gonna use my imagination and pretend that didn't just happen. Then I'm gonna let go. And you're gonna get the hell out of my office. If you ever try to strike an officer again, I'm gonna break your goddamn arm off and mount it on my wall. Do you hear me?
You are not responsible.
I was the one who led him to the Kimbok file.
I gave him the password. Was attempting to access a coded file. I saw that it was Topa, so I sent it to him.
You wanted him to know.
I do not know how to help him.
God damn, dude.